been a year since I updated you on any progress with the arcade at the bottom of my garden, so let's see what's changed. Welcome to the Dadcade. If you're new around here, let me catch you up. I want to build an arcade/middle-aged man hangout at the bottom of my garden, and in part 1 of the series, I set out what I'd do with the space. When you last saw the Dadcade, it was filled to the brim with clutter, so my first job was to clear some of it out. Next was a bit of a back-breaking win, running a giant Ethernet cable down the length of my garden, giving me gigabit speeds to the far-flung reaches of my garden shed, allowing the Dadcade better internet speeds than a North Korean internet cafe. Also, I really wanted this to be authentic. I have zero budget and very little time, so I wanted the Dadcade to become a beacon of inspiration. Some of you might have a space of your own you want to transform, so rather than being some slick €1 million operation, I wanted to show you a realistic, down-to-earth project, even if it's nowhere near as impressive. So fast forward a year and here we are. The place is still a bit of a mess here, let me just fix that quickly. Oh, that's so much better. Now let me show you around. First up is my very tiny game collection. I do have a few more games than this, but shelf space is short in the shed. Oh, and here's the desk. I've cleared up some space around it to get some work done, but it could be a little bit more. I'm still pining for that fancy standing desk sort of vibe, but I'm pretty pleased with my little organisational wall. Look how cute it is. And back to the gaming shelf. I've displayed most of the games I have. However, I seem to be running out of room for any sort of serious game collecting. So when the ping pong table gets out of here, I should have space to add some tiny discs of plastic that I'll never play. Now, sat here in my editing booth looking back at this footage, I'll be the first to admit the honest truth. There's so much more to do before I can actually call this space a Dadcade. The family is still treating this place a bit like a bit of a dumping ground. But once it's had yet another clear out and the bikes are gone, I might finally be able to have some space for what's going to make this a Dadcade. So what's left to do to get the shed Dadcade ready? Well, there needs to be one final clear out of junk, and I promise once that's done, I won't mention cleaning on this channel ever again. Next is an empty-ish space in the corner which is gagging for an arcade machine. And also, if there's any arcade machine experts watching, let me know in the comments. What should I be looking for in an arcade machine? Honestly, where do I even buy one from? And finally, I'm going to throw a sofa into the room and an OLED on the wall, ready for some console gaming and retro movie nights. Now, in the last episode, I gave myself a bonus challenge.
Bonus challenge.
And I'm going to do that again. This time, I want to get myself a 3D printer, so I can create a modular monitor stand. I saw this awesome system by a user called the Workspace Hero, and I really wanted to try it out for myself. So to kickstart the Dadcade, I can officially declare that there's 15 seats available on the Council of Dads. The council's going to be responsible for guiding the Dadcade and occasionally approving terrible gaming decisions. Also, you get early access to videos and they'll all be ad-free. If you're anyone interested, there's a link in the description to our Patreon. Go and check it out.
Got knuckles for 8!
So there we have it, more adventures from the Dadcade. I promise things should start to move a little bit faster this year. Although I really need your help, because without your support this is going nowhere fast. So please like and subscribe if you can. And if you want to throw €1 my way in the Patreon,
please sir, I want some more.
I'll be eternally grateful. Good night everyone.